MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with his off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Spoils another one. And this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So striding forward now, Trevor Story. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Castillo is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Brian Shaw gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. But foul. That misses. 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. At the knees, strike 1. Votto is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
In now, Eugenio Suarez as he rips it on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
For my money, there's nothing better than a three-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike one, up against the ropes with strike two, and then he KOs him on pitch number three. Love it.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, there are two outs, so nothing's guaranteed. But when you can load the bases in the home half of the first, you've got to find a way to at least cash in one. If this guy escapes this mess, his confidence is just going to grow as the game goes on.
So the bases are loaded here. Two men gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Tapia. One run scores. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2. Looped out toward third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. The Reds lead it 2-0. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 2 for 9.
Nolan Arenado.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 3-1 pitch. And right into the shift. Iglesias is up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Arenado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
So striding in, Ryan McMahon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Runners on first with one down. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back, the right fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Ready with the 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-1 the count. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luis.
The pitcher, Luis Castillo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl, another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
In now, Jesse Winker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Iglesias stands at first with 1 out. One and 1 to the Reds leadoff man.
1-1.
Now a throw over to first. The 1-1 goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Dahl is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here comes the first pitch. He's running. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another 2-2 offering. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Reds leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in now, Tony Walters.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning, going away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Galvis has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Brian Shaw.
Stepping in, Brian Shaw. Now here's the pitch. Circle change there, called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Blackman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Suarez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Two balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that's finally over for a strike. The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the pitch on 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Tapia. One away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Freddie Galvis.
Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. There's one. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tapia's in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Galvis is on his way home. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Tapia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies nothing. Now batting, David Dahl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Fielded by Galvis. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So the base is empty here with one away. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Daniel Murphy. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Two out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is outside for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows.
Try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. McMahon is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1 home. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Striding in once again, Raimel Tapia. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
That'll bring up Tony Walters as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And that is off the wall. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Standing in now, Brian Shaw, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1 and 2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3 runs already home here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Way to go for the Reds.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Dahl, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problem. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Castillo stands at second with no outs. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line hard to center field. Tapia is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Joey Votto, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch in there, and it's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Hit out towards second. McMahon gathers it in, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really has a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, and it misses. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Popped him up. McMahon is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ready for another shot now, Charlie Blackmon. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Blackmon or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Senzel going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Into the box now, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Line hard toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. In now, Daniel Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh and 1 count, the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. He's set. The 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker has a beat on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 2 left for Colorado. Score holds at 4-3. Kyle Freeland, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Colorado, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Digging in to try it again. Aristides Aquino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder.
He's ready.
24.
Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1.
1-0.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Blackman coasts under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 15.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Too high, ball 3. Another full count pitch home. There's ball 4.
Perfect.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Freddie.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. His career numbers against this pitcher: he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Senzel, base runner at first with one out. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. The 1-0 home. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's too late as he's in there. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third here, one man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball four.
Three of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Phillip Ervin will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Number 55.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Robert Stevenson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon. He singled his last time up.
Ryan McMahon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit on the ground toward the left. Suarez takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Raimel Tapia, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Pulled toward right center field. Senzel moves over. 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
Now in the box, Tony Walters. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground toward short. Iglesias is there. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jesse Winker.
Pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. McMahon's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Shoots this one over to first. And he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez in his career versus this pitcher, batting a robust .350. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Yonder Alonso will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Colorado, number 13, Yonder Alonso.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Galvis over to his left, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackmon. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Suarez is up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball.
Now
Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Trevor Story.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down from the run. Still down the run. It's 4-3. Number 54 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 54.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Two out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. None left for Cincinnati, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Amir Garrett's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
One out, nobody on. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Galvis ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. A look at our line score right there tells the story as the Reds lead this one here in the 8th in front of their home crowd here at Great American Ballpark. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. One and one to the Rockies first baseman. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still trail it here 4-3. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. It was a walk in his last trip.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Iglesias.
In now for the Reds, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 50, Amir Garrett.
Number 17 will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. The 1-1 misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ball even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Oh, fastball swung on and missed. And for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Reds leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Raisel Iglesias.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Leading off for Colorado, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on
now
right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Raimel Tapia. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
The catcher, number 14, Tony.
Into the box now, Tony Walters. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 54.
Brendan Rodgers will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7.
And that misses ball one. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Charlie Blackmon would be next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. And it's fouled away. Last strike now for Colorado. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Castillo is the winning pitcher of record. Brian Shaw was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.